Hello, my name is George and welcome to the Fifth Fremontian. Did you know that a lot of Fremont teachers used to be Fremont students? Our SOC team interviewed them, so let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Ms. Barajas. I am a teacher here at Fremont High School. I have been teaching here for 10 years.
Mr. Reyes, I teach social studies here at Fremont High. I've been here at Fremont High for 10 years.
So how was your time at Fremont?
When I was a student here, it was a great time. I really enjoyed it.
Is there anything different now than there was?
Obviously, physically, the school has changed with the whole remodeling of it. But overall, some things still remain the same, the feeling, the campus. So I would say in certain ways it has changed, in other ways it hasn't. But overall, for me, Fremont is always my home.
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
4 years ago when the building was just new. So 4 years ago, the school and I were walking the first floor, and we kind of saw like a shadow of something or someone running really fast, and we heard it up the stairs, like, you know? So we both looked at each other like, that was really fast. So we turned and we go up the stairs and we see a kid sitting there, and we're like, hey, who just ran up the stairs? And the kid was like, no one. And I was like, did you just run up the stairs? He was like, no, I'm sitting here. And the student wasn't like, out of breath or anything. He was just sitting there. So, and we both looked at each other and we're like, what was that? We both saw it. So that's my other story.
Yes, I do, and stay tuned. I think our, which team is that? Our school event team might press that for us. So watch that next section. In my math class, I was an okay student, a little bit of a clown, but an okay student.
One of my best friends during high school became my sister-in-law.
Hi. Back in the days, we used to meet after school every Thursday with other teachers, and we would just play guitar.
Ever wonder what happens behind the scenes during our morning announcements? Well, do we have a treat for you? Araceli and her team has created this special report for us.
Good morning, Fremont. I'll do dance. Dance. All right, I guess I'll do dance. Sex squad. I guess I'll do. Okay, I'll take this one then. Anybody else? Seniors. I have a senior announcement. We're good. All right. We're good. Okay, Mr. Reyes, we'll do these. Vámonos. Let's go, y'all. Come on, Cosio.
Warning! Prepare for warning announcements in 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Fremont. This is Mr. Reyes live with your morning announcement. Happy Friday. Here we go, y'all. So much.
Our time change is now meeting every Tuesday from 3 to 5. Come join the Factory Pop Rock Band. Check out the Fremontian #1 on Facebook.
And of course, Pathfinders, never forget.
Be safe, be respectful, be responsible, be appreciative of differences.
And of course, wherever life takes you, find a path.
It is time for sports. Let's go.
On Monday, October 28, our volleyball team played their first playoff game against Huntington Park High School. It was a very intense game as Huntington Park started winning the first 2 sets, but Fremont took the third. It seemed like we were going to have a comeback by our Lady Pathfinders, but they came up just a bit short in the end, losing by a score of 3-1. We want to thank them for their hard work and dedication as their season unfortunately comes to an end.
How does it feel to come back and play? It feels great knowing I could play with my friends again and just have some fun.
How has playing baseball impacted your life?
Playing baseball impacted my life by creating new friends and having a new environment to be around with, and just remember to always have fun and never take a loss too bad.
Is there any advice you'd like to give the guys playing baseball this year?
Yeah, is to never give up, and no matter what, just keep on trying everything that they want to try. Just always do their best.
How does it feel to come back and play baseball?
It feels good. That's why I've been playing since I grew up.
How has playing baseball impacted your life?
I don't know, it just cheers me up.
Is there any advice you'd like to give the guys playing baseball this year?
Just try hard, just play the game.
Did you know the Fremont auditorium is haunted? Well, the Fremontians sent a team over there to investigate. Let's see if they found anything spooky.
No. This is the old hallway. This is how I remember. Oh, so you guys can find your way here? Whoever was up. Oh, okay. Alright, it was right here. One concert rehearsal evening. It was around 4:30, almost 5 p.m. when we were done rehearsing. So we have to put all the stuff in this cage here. This is where we put our sound, and all the sound is. So as I was gathering things, I was putting them in here. I started to hear whispers, right? And I stopped right here, and I was like, what's happening? So my first instinct, I thought kids were somewhere over here, right? And then Mr. Garmajo, who was the dean at the time, we started looking around to see if there were any kids, and we didn't find any kids. So we're like, okay, let's put the stuff away and get out of here. And as we're putting more stuff away, we hear, right? All this laughter coming from everywhere, and all these whispers coming from everywhere. So we just put all our stuff in there, and we said, let's get the heck out of here. And we just left this building. And that is why I don't enjoy coming here by myself. I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me, or if there's anything here that sometimes likes to mess with us. So this happened to me here. Let's take it to the other spot over here. This happened last June on the day of senior awards. On the day of senior awards, they were setting up the stuff, you know, they do the balloons and all that stuff. And it was my conference period. So the period I don't have a class. So I came here to work on some concert stuff. And there was a student from ASB. They were working on their things for the senior events. And my crew was working on our lights and whatnot. And then we heard hammering. Bah! 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 So we thought it was the door. So the ASB kid, I'm like, hey, go check the door. And he checked the door, and it's like, it's no one. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they don't need us then. So then we mind our own business again, and this time it was, and we were like, what the heck? So we looked at the doors, there was nobody there, and as the doors were open, we still heard and we looked up, and we were like, that sound is coming from up there. So we were starting to freak out, and it just kept going. And we were like, oh my gosh, you know, and we decided to ignore it, and we kept working on our lights as we heard in the background. So who knows? Maybe there were workers up there. I don't know. But we were here the whole time. We never saw anybody go up. We never saw anybody come down. So who knows what that is? And the last one, over here. Right here, on the very first end of your concert, we were setting up a stage over there. And Mr. Garmajo was at the other end, seeing how the lights were looking, you know, making sure that we're good. And as I was about here by myself working on the lights, and he's like, it looks good, move it up, move it down. And I'm doing that. What sounds like footsteps coming down this ladder, this staircase here. And I'm over there, and I'm doing the lights, and I'm like, what is that? And Mr. Gramajo's all the way over there. We're the only two ones here working on the lights after school. So I don't know if my mind plays tricks on me, or if I easily get scared, or if it's the natural sounds of the auditorium because it's made out of wood and brick and whatnot. But it really scared the heck out of me. And those are my biggest experiences here. Other people on campus have also experienced things, and you can ask them as well. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful auditorium, and it is almost 100 years old. And that's a dog. So it can get a little intense. Okay. We can't go all the way up because it's made out of wood.
Fuck that, Mom.
What? I told you I heard something when I was
And that's why.
Magnet, LSJ, and Art created a special Halloween event for our school. Let's go to our club's team to check it out. This is the end of Fremontian 5. Thank you for watching. See you next time.